Hey guys, Brickn It here and welcome back to another Mini Build Monday. This week I thought I'd take a look at the brand new themed dots with the set 41906, the pineapple pencil holder. Is it any good? Well, let's find out. Now I personally wasn't into this theme, but Mrs Brickn It really wanted this pencil holder for her newly refurbished home office. So I thought, why not let her take over this week's episode?
So this is my first time doing a Mini Build Monday. Let's give it a go. So taking a look at the box for set 41906, it has 351 pieces and is for ages 6+, which I assume is due to all of these little small parts that we've got in it. In here it looks like we get the pineapple pencil holder to decorate, and also it looks like we might actually get this little desk pot as well, because it's in a couple of the pictures down here. So looking at the back of the box, you can see it's got all of the pieces outlined here. It looks like you get quite a number of these different small parts. I mean, even 56 of these ones. So quite a selection. So that actually you don't have to follow a specific design as per kind of they've done on this. You can actually be creative and make kind of something that's personal to you, which is really quite interesting and quite exciting. And it sounds like they've got some more ideas inside the box. Looking a bit more, they've got some other designs and ideas here. And actually, they're saying that the kind of carton that the pieces come in can actually be used to sort, store, and bring along. So making it easier to kind of bring all these pieces with you, to change it up, and to really keep adding personality to this build. So if we now open this carton and take a look inside. So looking inside, you can see it's got Lego embossed on the top of this plastic cover. It's a bit different to other Lego kind of sets we've had before. And then we've got our selection of different pieces. So let's see what we've got. Quite a few of these yellow bits, obviously key component. These look like a lot of decorations. I'm loving the colours. There's a really good selection of kind of different tones and such like. Let's see. Okay, this is the instructions on how to build the pencil holder and, like we saw earlier, the little pot. And then you can get on to decorating it. So they've got some ideas in here, but obviously you can choose what you do. Just see what this one is. This is the rest of the Lego Dots range. So as you can see, this is part of a wider, bigger range where you can kind of create your own designs and sort of do something different. So some picture holders and jewellery stands they've got at the moment, and I think they're bringing out more and more over time at the moment. Just some more advertising for Lego Life. Leave that one out, right? So now that we've got all the pieces out, we'll cut to a 2-minute time lapse. So this is the finished build. You can see we've got the main pineapple pencil pot here, complete with removable, if I can find it, lid. Honestly, it's easier than it looks. And also this little nifty pot here, which looks like a watermelon. So in total, this took me about 10 minutes for the basic build, and then another 20 minutes for all of the decoration that I decided to put on. So as you can see, I've put quite a lot of different things on. I've really not scrimped on putting on the decorations. I've even put it on the lid. And obviously the top of this is also decorated. And actually, if I just pull the helpful pot over, you can see that I've actually still got quite a few of the pieces, the decorative dots pieces, that could be used. So that's great because I've got some leftovers, some choice, and for other parts. So if we start to just have a closer look at these, the pencil pot itself was actually a bit smaller than I was anticipating. It's not that big. If we just bring in one of our mugs, and these are small mugs, admittedly, you can see that actually it really is quite small, much smaller than I was kind of expecting. And if we bring in, is this Green Brickman from the latest Minifig series? He really isn't that small when you put him next to it. He's about half the height of it. So maybe it's 2 Green Brickmen tall if you exclude the palm leaf top. So I went upstairs and picked off all the pens on my desk to see what happens, see if they fit in. And oh, there we go. Oh, just about fits in. Admittedly, my flamingo pen does have a bit of a bulbous body, but it is the pen that I use a lot of the time, and it is on my desk. So they do fit in just about, although he is it's a little bit tight. So if you've got lots of pens and lots of particularly thick pens, you might not be able to put many of them in this pen holder. But still, for me, it does hold all of the pens that were on my desk. Oh, and that conveniently shows you how the top is made. So what I quite liked about this when I was making it was that actually the piece for attaching these pineapple leaves is actually a wheel from one, sort of like the ones in the pirate sets, but in a great green colour to match the leaves so you can't tell. The other nice thing about this is it means that these leaves, when you have them on, you can actually swizzle them around, which is good fun. So, moving on to this little pot. Now, I didn't actually realise that this came with the set, so it's a nice addition, admittedly, although I'm not quite sure what you'll fit into the pot itself, although if you don't want to keep this big kind of pot, it could be nice to put some of the leftover sort of pieces in there. Could be a good way to store them, especially if you've only got a couple extra because you've really gone to town on your decorations on your pieces. So that could be something you might wish to store in there. Otherwise, I think things like paper clips might be another thing to use if you've got a lot of those. So all in all, I really enjoyed this build more than actually I was expecting. It took longer than I was expecting, and actually I think there's opportunity for play in the future because these designs, they're what I felt like doing today, but actually I might decide that I feel like something different in the future and want to change it up, especially if I'm kind of changing the accessories around my desk area. I might want to change this to match them a bit better. Also, there are other like dots pieces and packs you can buy now. So there's kind of the option that you might buy extra dots pieces with some new designs. I think some of them have got emojis on and such like. So you might want to add them in and sort of change it up. So I think there's a lot of like replayability with this piece, which you don't sort of in a different way to other Lego sets because it's sort of that decorative element. But all in all, I had quite a lot of fun with this, and it was something different. And I definitely think it will liven up my desk area and just give it a bit more personality because it's a bit dull at the moment. So I'm really glad to be able to bring Lego into my office and add it to my desk.
Okay, so that's it of our review of the pineapple pen holder. I'm actually a little jealous of this set now, as it actually looks like quite an awesome desk accessory. If you enjoyed the vid, then if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. And as always, keep bricking it.